Also a warm welcome from my side. I have the pleasure to provide you insights about Allianz Germany and our successfully ongoing transformation. Now, before I get to my presentation, I would like to introduce Allianz Germany. We are number one in the German market with 20.4 million retail customers. That statistically equals that every fourth customer is insured with us in Germany. We had 35 billion of revenues 2017, and our operating profit amounted to 2.3 billion. That makes us to the most important entity in Allianz in terms of profit and revenues. And our excellent ROEs, 15% in P&C, 18% in life, and 14% in health, are well above the group's ambition level. Now, we have seen a decade of very slow growth in Allianz Germany with stagnating profits. The only exception is Allianz Leben. And we are now well underway in our efforts to transform our business model. And the main focus is on P&C. And in P&C, simplicity is really the central lever to make a step change in productivity and growth. And this is what I would like to show you. Now, the four building blocks to transform our P&C business are, first of all, a broad market coverage. Second, digital processes, technical excellence, and a strong claims network. But the most central building block is the simplified product model that was presented by Ivan de la Sota. Let's start with the broad market coverage. We need that for our customer experience and for the growth. And we offer, with our multi-channel setup, our customers an interconnected network of touch points for easy access, anytime and anywhere. And in this multi-channel system, all our channels contribute to the most recent growth. We achieved in the first 9 months of 2018 plus 4.3%. That's a new track record for the P&C carrier in Allianz Germany. And we are currently expanding also our channel portfolio. You might have read that we are making a joint venture with Zurich and will acquire their motor insurance business. And that will add another 500,000 contracts to our portfolio and more than 250 million premiums. And on the other side, it will give us access to their 20 million members of the ADAC. I think that's a nice asset for growth. In digital processes, we have made significant progress towards a real digital model. For roughly 90% of our P&C business, we have digital quote and buy processes. And for our newly launched products, this number is 100%. And we are not only limited to digital quote and buy processes, we are implementing digital processes in all parts of the company, claims, contract changes, and so on. And our goal is to fully digitize our business model while keeping the flexibility to meet our individual customers' expectations and also to offer human interaction where needed, to instill trust, to show empathy, and to provide real-life help. Now, technical excellence, we have achieved in the first 9 months a combined ratio in Allianz Germany of 94.9%. Our normalized combined ratio is lower. It is at 93.6% due to the fact that we experienced severe nat cat, especially in the first quarter of this year. Very important for profitability is to have a strong claims network. And we have slightly more than 50% of our new motor business now with garage steering. That is a 120% increase over last year's quota of garage steering, and it's fundamental for our productivity because it gives us much more efficient processes and lowers our claims costs. And at the same time, for customers, it enhances their experience because a smooth and fast claims processing gives a positive customer perception. Yeah, the central building block is the simplified product model. We heard a lot about it. I will get to it in detail because we are applying it already in Allianz Germany. Now, our efforts are to drive simplicity. And there are two levers to do that. First of all, to radically simplify our open book business. And the second is to transfer our legacy portfolio to the new product model of the ACM. Now, we are in the process of applying the ACM model to all our retail and SME business. We have heard about the architecture, but what does it mean in practical terms? It means that our core or basic coverage is the same for all offers. The offers only differ by modules that are being added, but not by the quality of the underlying core or basic coverage. And in motor, we even extended this improved basic coverage to our in-force contracts in order to put our existing clients in the same position as the new clients. Now, part of the ACM is also to transfer all the in-force clients to the newest tariff generation. And we also do this because it gives us the opportunity to radically shut off old tariff generations. We want to reduce their number by 90% in the next 10 years. Another point is we wanted to reduce the technical input parameters to get a quote. And we were quite successful. In motor, we went down from 21 input parameters to 11. That's a reduction of 50%. But we don't stop there. We also went to our processes. We are quite advanced at straight-through processing. The newly launched products will achieve straight-through processing of 90% by the end of 2020. For motor, I can already tell you we are at 88.3. We started the year with 59%. So the ACM really gives us a huge upside. And it helps us also to improve our underwriting productivity, increases by 10.5%, and the claims settlement productivity 5.9%. I would like to highlight the lower part of the chart. We learned from our group CEO that 3% of legacy portfolio consumes 80% of the IT cost. And shifting all the old products to the new model allows us to systematically decommission the old IT systems and with that generate additional potential. Another building block, I said, are our efforts on technical excellence. And let's take a close look. We can say that with Motor 2.0, we have brought technical excellence in Allianz Germany to the next level. We implemented state-of-the-art risk modeling. We considered some 800 risk parameters, partially from external sources. We use machine learning to identify interdependencies and to select the best of 23 risk models. We combine that with modern pricing techniques. We developed a real-time pricing engine that allows us to adjust prices in a very efficient way because we decoupled the pricing engine from the tariff. We also use behavioral pricing models since conversion rates are impacted by that. For example, we use them to determine if we offer an annual or a monthly payment. And last but not least, not to confuse our customers, with potential price changes, we give a price guarantee of 2 weeks for every quote. Now, we also apply real-time monitoring. That means that we control the conversion rates and the customer behavior on a real-time basis on all our platforms. And the results allow us to daily adjust the prices if we want, even by tariff cell. This has allowed us to have conversion rates close to 50% in the last renewal season, a fantastic target achievement. Now, combining this technical excellence with the cost reductions we have already executed allowed us to target much lower tariff levels without changing our profit expectations. And this fueled growth, and therefore in 2017 we had the most successful renewal season in 16 years. Simplicity and productivity are one side of the coin. The other one is customer centricity. And let's take a look at our motor offer under the aspect of customer centricity. Now, important for you to know is that with almost 40% of our P&C premiums and 5 out of 11 million retail customers, motor is a key product, and not only for Allianz, but for the whole industry. It is actually the anchor product. With 400,000 new customers per year, it is by far the most important entry product, and it gives us an enormous cross-selling potential. And that's why we started our transformation with the retail motor product and reviewed it right from scratch. And let me show you what we did in terms of customer centricity. Based on a profound market analysis, we used 170,000 customer feedbacks and a strong involvement of our agents. We designed an offer now that is simple, that is comprehensive, that is convenient, and that is attractive. Now, for simplicity, for once, we reviewed the product, but also the customer journeys. And today you can have from us a quote online in 60 seconds, making the Allianz quote and buy process the fastest in the market. We also created a comprehensive offer. We don't want to have negative surprises of the customers anymore, no matter if they sign up even for a basic version of the product. Let me give you an example. In former times, motor insurance only covered damages with huntable animals, wildlife, game. Today, the new motor insurance covers collisions with all kinds of animals. Now, needless to say that we made this improvement not to have negative surprises anymore, because it can't make the difference if it's a deer or a cat. We also worked on our service offer. We enhanced it. We guarantee, for example, our customers today, after a motor breakdown, to be on the move in 60 minutes. The customers love this. They give us NPS of more than 90%. And this is just one of many features we added. We also made our offer much more attractive, for example, by introducing a discount up to 20% for garage steering or up to 40% for telematics. And all of these elements have helped us to have a conversion rate of 45% during our last renewal season. It's an impressive number and beats much of what we have seen in the past. Now, it's not only important to have a fantastic customer journey during the sales journey, but actually it's more important during the moment of truth, in the part of claims. And I would like to show you our digital claims process, where we focus on making the process most convenient for our customer. Please, the film.
Ein Schaden ist schnell passiert. Wir erleichtern Ihnen die Schadenabwicklung. Verwenden Sie einfach die Online-Schadenmeldung. Die Online-Meldung können Sie bequem über die Startseite von www.allianz.de aufrufen. Haben Sie ein Smartphone? Dann können wir Ihnen noch an der Unfallstelle unseren Allianz Schadenassistent senden. Sie laden sich den Allianz Schadenassistent auf Ihr Smartphone. Der Allianz Schadenassistent hilft Ihnen, Fotos und die erforderlichen Informationen zur Feststellung des Schadenumfanges an Ihrem Fahrzeug zu übermitteln. Wir kalkulieren den Schaden und Sie erhalten werktags innerhalb von 3 Stunden das Kalkulationsergebnis. Im Allianz Schadenassistent können Sie sich auch den detaillierten Reparaturumfang ansehen und gegebenenfalls herunterladen oder ausdrucken. Auf Ihren Wunsch zahlen wir die Entschädigungsleistung direkt auf Ihr Konto. Für Sie ist somit Ihr Schadenfall innerhalb weniger Stunden erledigt.
Yeah, I think this shows clearly that Allianz can be digital, customer-centric, intuitive and efficient at the same time. We did not only redesign our product, but also we invested a significant amount of money in making our customers aware that we redesigned the offer. And we launched a broad integrated multi-channel marketing campaign, both last year and this year. Last year's Disney campaign you might have seen. It helped us really to increase the customer awareness and sympathy for Allianz. This year's campaign emphasizes very much the value for money aspect. Our offer is as attractive as you expect, but at the same time, it's less expensive than many customers think. We provide excellent value for money. Autobild just assigned us 5 stars out of 5 for our motor offer in their price ranking. Yeah, combining such a strong message with an integrated multi-channel marketing campaign really creates a lot of tailwinds for the new business, and that's what we have seen. But why is it so important in Germany to have a multi-channel setup? We observe, especially in the German motor market, a very hybrid customer behavior. Still, 95% start their online research as the customer service. Then 57% of these clients, to get a quote, use the online channel or both. To make the signature, 61% of these clients still rely on an offline channel. In Allianz, it's even 70%. I think that makes very clear to you why it's so powerful to have a multi-channel approach in Germany. There's a lot of room for the direct, there's a lot of room for the offline. Now, combining our integrated marketing campaign with our channel agnostic pricing and our distribution setup to really capture these hybrid clients, we were able in the offline market to increase our new business contracts by 127%. Let's just summarize. Motor 2.0 led us to the real comeback in the German motor market. In the renewal season 2017, we had a growth of net new business contracts of 124,000. Our share of 30% of new Allianz customers is important for our cross-selling. We received numerous quality seals, not only for the quality aspect, but also value for money. Simply, it was the best renewal season since 16 years. Do we stop here? No, we want to scale the success. Based on Motor 2.0 as a blueprint that is fully aligned with the Allianz customer model, we want to continue our transformation. There are 3 elements. First of all, the Allianz customer model, the product architecture, the simplified product architecture. The second is our new ability to develop products IT-wise agile, that needs less time and the products are much more reliable. And third, the back office process in the ACM are streamlined and unified. And these three factors allow us to develop our products in future much more cost efficient. For example, for our new Privatschutz, which we will launch in Q4 2014, we expect an IT cost reduction to deliver the product of 35%. Now, what's the roadmap we have ahead of us? We still maintain a focus on motor retail, and we want to integrate the ADAC motor business exactly on the ACM platform. We expect for motor retail in the next years a growth of 5%. We already relaunched our motor SME offer. Here we expect a growth in the next years of 6%. Our next important project is Privatschutz, and this we want, as said, to launch in Q4 2019. We expect also significant growth here. And last but not least, 2020, we want to launch the SME product. And with that, we have really covered 80% of our product portfolio, and to grow there, where there is good loss ratios, where there is low expense ratios, is a big driver for profitability. All in all, we will, after a decade of stagnation in P&C, go for 4% growth and an expense ratio reduction for at least 30 basis points every year. That's a very promising outlook, and we have a very strong team. We will deliver this. Thank you very much.